Welcome, man. Boys and girls, children above the age of 18. I am the one, the only, Roberto Negro. This is the Roberto Negro Show. We are a little late. Not as late as we used to be, like 3 or 4 hours late, but nonetheless, we are late on our new schedule. But that's all right. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We'll get back. Tomorrow I actually got to work again at night, so we'll be back. Fuck. I actually have a hearing in the morning. Like a court hearing. How's that? I actually got a court hearing in the morning. You guys want me to tell you what that court hearing is? You want me to tell you? You want to know? I'll let you know. You want to know? I want to know. Do you want to know? David C. Russell. Do you want to know? All right. I'll let you guys know. All right. Jamie said yes. Or do we want to talk about Sean Henderson again? Whoa. I mean, I still don't know who Sean Henderson is, but he's a big hit with the Rob Black Show audience. He actually hit me. Yeah, Sean Henderson actually hit me. Okay. He actually hit me earlier. I'm not going to divulge what he said. I mean, it wasn't a mean thing. If it was mean, I would divulge it. I only divulge the mean shit. The nice stuff, it's no fun. Chris Hamrick hit me also. We should hit Chris Hamrick up live on the air. I almost feel, I was thinking about that today when I was driving. When I was driving through the filthiest of filth part of the city. And what I mean by filth, it's like the crime-ridden area of Rochester, New York. And I don't know why I get off on driving through the crime-riddled area of Rochester. I don't know why, but and I don't know if it's a sense of exhilaration, like I'm doing something that is dangerous. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Now, it wasn't always like this. I mean, my grandparents lived in the fucking war zone that is the city when it wasn't a war zone. I mean, it was still kind of shitty, but it wasn't like it is now. Last night in Rochester, we had a 14-year-old boy that got gunned down. 14-year-old, I mean, this is the type of shit that happens in the bigger cities. Chicago, Baltimore. We have it happen. We have more murders, or our murder rate is on par with that of Chicago. Like, if you take how many people live in the city and you do the whole per capita thing, we're on par with Chicago. Like, legit. That's crazy. Absolutely fucking crazy. And something like half of the shootings that have happened this year in Rochester involved kids under the age of 18. Fucking crazy, man. And when you hear oh, we need to have better after-school programs, and we need to have things that these kids can do to stay. And it's no one, and it's kind of funny, and I don't want to get too political, but whenever you hear the left and they make these speeches, the one component that they never bring up is the parents. They never bring up the parents. It's always, we've got to have these programs for these kids so they could, play sports, or they can have mentoring programs. All of these things, but parents and families are never uttered out of their mouths. Never, ever uttered out of their mouths. When they talk about the problem, when they talk about solutions, never parents. No, just never hear them talk about the parents. No. Anyways, like I said, I don't want to get too political, because we were talking about me driving through the city. But yes, I'll drive through the crime-ridden filth that is downtown Rochester. So I had to go to City Hall. And why did I have to go to City Hall? I'll tell you. And I don't want to put this person over, but I definitely know, and you're going to think, oh, it's somebody that we all know, and an individual that thinks we're in a war, but we're really not, because to be in a war with someone, they actually have to be bringing something to the battlefield. It's actually a disgruntled, quote-unquote, fan. And this is the first time I've talked about the disgruntled, stalker, weirdo fan, I think, ever, because I just no-sold it. But since I'm telling the story, I might as well bring it up. I got 2 tickets for Brutality, for Theater of Brutality. And it wasn't a health code ticket. It had nothing to do with the health code. It had nothing to do with anything involving a restaurant or a bar or anything like that. In the city of Rochester, because the city of Rochester are fucking jack-offs, in order to have any type of entertainment, whether it's karaoke, whether it's open mic night, whether it's some, millennial douchebag that's reading poetry, you have to have a entertainment license. Even if you have the event one time, a one and done, you have to have an entertainment license. Now, do people do it without entertainment licenses? Sure. But you're not supposed to. And if somebody wants to blow you in, somebody's got a hard-on for you, if somebody wants to be a little cunt, they can jam you up. So, the first Theater of Brutality, everything was great. Everything was happy. Everybody, oh, that was awesome, blah, blah, blah. Well, we had a stalker fan who I busted balls on the radio. And it was just a fun ball busting, kind of like we do with everybody that is part of our family here. Everybody that is on our message board at one point or another has gotten their balls busted. At one point or another, whether it's Eric Hernandez or fucking Sam Namo, everybody's kind of gotten a ball busting on here. That's the fun of being part of the show. That's the fun of being on the message board. It's funny. So I was busting a fan's balls. And this fan became so fucking enraged. Like, crazy enraged. Like, I'm gonna fucking murder you enraged. Crazy shit. And they wrote me a letter that basically said, fuck you, how dare you make fun of me on the radio. All I wanted from you was a picture. And they just fucking went on this psycho rant. And during the psycho rant, they said, I'm going to call the city on you. I'm going to tell them that you're doing these events at your... And they basically laid out the game plan of what they were going to do. Now, I'm not going to put that shit over. I'm not going to fucking, give it two thoughts. So we go ahead with the next Theater Brutality, and I didn't think anything of it. And Will Carroll was like, are you afraid that so-and-so's going to call the city or they've already called the city? And I said, you know what, dude, whatever. What the fuck am I going to do? Because, remember, there is no ordinance in the city ordinance book, or I should say website, that talks about wrestling or a wrestling event. It talks about DJ, talks about karaoke. It talks about music. But there's no fucking wrestling. So there is no ordinance for it. There is no law. So I guess you could clump it in with a rock concert, or you could clump it in. But now you're talking about a live shoot. You're talking about something that was filmed for a TV show. So now are you talking about a rock concert style live event, or are you talking about a live event that would fall under the classification of shooting a movie? But then you factor in you're charging an admittance, but then are you charging that fee for the show, or are you charging it for the food? I mean, there's a lot of loopholes or a lot of kind of like, what do you do here? So show goes down, everything's great, and about a week and a half later, cop shows up to the restaurant and asks if the manager's there. And Alex is like, "Oh, what's up? What's going on?" And he's like, "Listen, I don't want to have to do this. You guys are cool. But I got to give you guys these 2 tickets." And Alex is like, "Well, what the fuck is this?" And he goes, "Oh, well, you guys had a live entertainment show, And then you also had a stripper, and that falls under the classification of adult entertainment. And you need an adult entertainment license, and you need a live entertainment license. And when you look at the ticket, it literally says Theater of Brutality, and it outlines exactly what it is. So, the cop walks away, and he's like, I'm sure if you guys go get an entertainment license, this will all be rectified or swept under the rug. So, Alex calls me up, and that's what Alex does. She handles shit. That's what she does. She doesn't, freak out. She doesn't wig out. She doesn't cry. She doesn't, fall under a desk and go, oh my God, what should I do? What? She handles shit. So, she hits me up. She's like, I got these tickets. I'll bring them to you. I said, don't worry about it. Bring them to me tomorrow. She brings them to me. I send them off to my lawyer, the great Shauna Comfort. Great lawyer. One of the great lawyers that I have on speed dial. So, Shauna hits. Actually, Alex drops the tickets off, and they look like traffic tickets. And so Shauna hits. She goes, what the hell is this? What are you getting into? So I explain it to her, and she's like, what? Guys wrestling in a restaurant? Hitting each other with light tubes? She goes, well, what's the stripper thing? I go, listen, Shauna, it's really not a stripper. I go, she had a G-string on, and she had pasties on. She had tape over her nipples. I go, it was on fucking YouTube, and it didn't get taken down. It was on, social media. She wasn't fucking naked. Obviously, if she was naked and she was doing things of the obscene, or at least in the category of like, oh, I could see nipple or I could see vagina, it would have been pulled down. So she goes, all right, I'll handle it. So I go down to the city, and I'm like, you know what, let me just, go see my people. So I see the one guy that helped me with the hood system. I go, Matt, help me out. So I show it to him, and he's like, what's this? So he goes and gets the main woman that's in charge of the ordinance department, the C of O, the codes. So she comes over, and she's like, hello, Mr. Zakir. I go, hey, how you doing? Because now remember, I've had this restaurant for 3 years. A lot of these people know me because we had to get the ventilation system. We never had a ventilation system before. The whole, and not us, the space itself. It used to be an Italian deli, and then it was a Subway. And nobody wanted to lay out the big bucks to actually put an entire ventilation system in. I was able to get it done through my brother's construction company for cost, basically, for what it cost me to buy the system. And he put it in for free. Beer. That was it. Basically beer, and, I'm sure I'll owe him eventually down the line. Everybody's got to pay up at some point. So I said, I'm here, I guess, to get a license. She goes, well, you need a license. I go, but I didn't know I need a license for, she goes, having a wrestling event and a naked girl. I go, I go, listen, nobody was naked. She goes, I watched it on YouTube. We were told to watch it on YouTube. We were sent the link. And she's like getting loud. I'm like, okay. I go, okay. I go, all right, naked. She was naked. Doing adult things. I get it. Okay. what is it that I need? She goes, you need to get a limited entertainment license. Actually, she goes, you need to get an entertainment license. We need to have a blueprint. And I go, but listen, I'm only doing an event once a week, maybe. She goes, well, you have a stage, don't you? I go, we don't have a stage. She goes, oh, well, you need a limited live entertainment license. She goes, you got to give us still a blueprint, show us where you would have live entertainment, whether it's wrestling. I go, but the wrestling is not in you're charging people to come in to see a performance. It's the same thing as music. I said, okay. Okay. All right. We need to know where the people are going to be set up to have this live performance. We need to know how many times a month. We need to know how many people are expected to be there. And you cannot have any adult entertainment. You are in a district that is not zoned for that. You are not allowed that. I said, okay. I said, let me go. I'll fill out all the applications. I go, well, how much is it? She goes, it's $100. I'm like, oh, okay. And she goes, and then we base it off your square footage. So your square footage isn't that much. So it might be an additional 75. So maybe 200 for the. I said, okay. I go, well, what do I do about these tickets? She goes, you pay them. You're guilty. I go, okay. I said, okay, I'm guilty. I said, okay. I go, okay. Sounds good. I go, I'll come back and I'll, bring you all the stuff. So now I go and I get my, my blueprints out, and I have a makeshift kind of blueprint that we did when we had to apply for the liquor license. So I go and I get that and I fucking draw an arrow. I do the whole thing. I go and I fill out the paperwork. So I hit her back this time, and I'm like, hey, I hope I did this right. I'm not really too educated with this. I throw myself on the fucking sword, yeah. I go, I only graduated from Bishop Kearney. I didn't go to college. I very, very, I'm stupid. I'm helpless. So she emails, oh, no problem. Sorry about getting testy in there with you. Yeah. Okay, whatever. So she tells me to go see whoever. I go and I give them all my paper, and I walk out, and then I get a call a couple days later. Oh, we forgot to get the $100 for the C of O. And I was like, oh fuck. So I go back in there. I get the C of O. So today my lawyer calls me, and Shauna goes, don't forget, you got that hearing tomorrow. I go, what time? She goes, 10 o'clock. And I go, well, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do? She goes, well, I talked to the lady that's in charge, and she's willing to do a 2-for-1. I go, what the fuck does that mean? She goes, well, she'll throw out the one charge, and you just have the one, violation that you have to pay. I go, well, how much is it? $100. And I go, what is everything? $100 fucking dollars in the city of Rochester? I go, okay. She goes, if they give you a problem, tell them you're requesting a hearing, and then I'll have to take care of it. I go, well, why would they bust my balls? Why would they give me a problem? She goes, I don't know. She goes, but it took me 3 weeks just to get information out of them that I have now. And I go, okay. I go, all right, Shauna. She goes, all right, call me tomorrow when it's done and tell me how it went. I go, okay. So, I now have to go for a hearing because some little cunt bag who told me what they were going to do. So when I looked at the message board and I seen all these people speculate, guys, this scumbag emailed me a letter telling me what he was going to do. He told me, I'm going to blow you in the next time you do a Theater of Brutality, so I suggest you not do it, or I'm calling the city. So now I got to go. Pay a $100 fine. I don't know how long it's going to take. There could be other shitbags there. Go pay my $100 fine. Bring them my fucking paperwork to show, hey guys, look, as soon as this went down, I went out and I got the permit. I would have gotten the fucking permit if I would have known that I was supposed to get a permit to do one live event that involved guys hitting each other in the head with a light tube. If I would have known that the local hipster douchebag coffee shop down the street has a limited live entertainment license for the asshole girl with a floppy fucking hat and a flower dress playing horrible Taylor Swift acoustic songs, then I would have done the exact same thing. But in a million years, I didn't think that asshole coffee shop got a permit for this asshole girl to sing these asshole songs. Obviously, I don't want to say all those things. I'll just think it. I will quietly judge the people in that room with me. And I know I'm going to be in that room with a lot of pieces of shit. It's like going to the fucking DMV. The dregs of humanity that are at the DMV. Just the dregs of fucking humanity. And I don't get it, but you never see anybody in three-piece suits, Versace clothing, Gucci shoes. No, it's always the dregs of society in the fucking DMV. It's not even, oh my God, they gave you a license. It's, oh my God, I didn't know people like you existed in society. I didn't know you, all of you, this fucking slothy person existed. I thought it was only in a comic book. But lo and behold, there you are, you fucking animal. The dregs of society. That's all I'm going to say. So, that's where I'll be at 10 a.m. dealing with a $100 ticket. Because a cunt decided to be an asshole. But I'll have the entertainment license, so there you go. Fucking entertainment license. Imagine that. Anyways, alright. Now, can we please get to who the fuck is Sean Henderson? It's all I want to know. I'll be right back, and then we're going to decipher this. We're back. Roberto Negro. You know, I got it again. I know I put him over before, but I got to put him over because he's, I don't know, he really, really started a cool thing. One of the best things that's been posted on XPW in a while. And I'm talking about, if you go to the XPW group, the Daria Quinn post, where he said, so how did we get here? And I know we talked about it yesterday, and everybody put it over, and for good reason. And it's kind of started a trend on the XPW group, and that being, how did you become a fan? What's your experience? How did you get to being part of XPW? And I got to tell you guys, I know you just listen to this show and hear me ranting and raving about shit, talking about fat people and stupid people and my fucking goofy kids, and depending on what stage of my life, the baby mama and the ex-wife and all sorts of crazy stuff. But once in a while, I do put over when something like this happens, and that being a fan who has kind of stepped up. And I'm not putting down all the other fans. I love you guys. I love the Sam Namos and Hernandez's. I mean, I love all you guys. But when a fan really not just posts something nice, but invokes something that kind of starts other people to post their experiences, I got to pay attention for more than one time. I got to put it over more than just the one time. Because there's a lot of people that have stepped up and said, oh, here's my experience. And they've put a lot of time and effort into it. So I do want to put over all of you guys. Whether it's Daria Quinn, who started this, to Derek Pivko, let's see, Anthony Vasquez, Jonathan Lazarakis. If I butcher your name, whatever. Don't worry about it. Keenan Fisher. These are people that have come out with their own story. And it means a lot, you know? It means a lot. Delson Pushtukukako. I definitely know I butchered this poor bastard's name. Delson, not Nelson, Delson. Pushtukukako. And he wrote a couple things. Will XPW have its entire video library available for streaming? Yes. I would love to see a Necro Butcher versus Saduki match in XPW. No. Will we get a tag team tournament for new tag champs? Yes. That's it. Those are his questions. Delson Patuki Dakatai. But yeah. And some people wrote more, longer things, and other people just wrote quick little things. But anyways. Wanted to put it over. Wanted to put it over big time. Bigly. Because I thought it was, that was cool. I like Eric. Eric's talking about XPW and ECW on RF video subscription. He's talking about, the pedo. Buddha, what is it? Buddha 559. Of course, Hardcore is going to be at the next Jersey show. Oh, Hardcore. You know what? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what I thought you were talking about. Hard Body. My bad, Buddha. Thought we were talking about the one, the only Hard Body, who we might have to call tonight, because his last appearance was the Drizzling Shits. My bad. So, anyways, I got to give kudos to those fans that have talked about their experience. That's cool. Like, seriously, it's good shit, and I appreciate you guys. I really do. I appreciate you guys that share those experiences. Because that is priceless. Sound like those commercials. Priceless. It's priceless, though. It's those types of interactions and experiences and stories that it's hard to duplicate, with a company. Any type. I don't give a shit if it's wrestling. I don't care if it's a restaurant. I don't care, if it's a, if it's, a concert hall, whatever. To be able to say, I remember X, Y, and Z, and I do it. I'm friends with, when I say friends, social friends with this kid Armin, who owns, his dad owns, it's his family owns the House of Guitars. It's a very famous record store, music store here in Rochester, New York. I mean, back when records were a big deal, like a big fucking deal, like the only thing that you could listen to music with. He, his parents, his dad, that was the hub of every band when they came to Rochester. You came to the House of Guitars. Signed autographs, shit like that. But I have experiences with the House of Guitars for the midnight releases. So when Metallica or fucking Guns N' Roses or Slayer, Anthrax, AC/DC would release a new record, they would open the doors at midnight on Monday to sell it. Because then technically it was Tuesday. And those are the experiences. I could tell you various experiences going to the House of Guitars, waiting in line at fucking midnight, and getting, the new Metallica record, whether it's Justice for All or Garage Days. So those things are important, and it's hard to duplicate that, especially nowadays. Rather it's wrestling or any other type of business. To create something that people will have memories. I remember when we did X, Y, and Z, and I remember the first time I saw X, Y, and Z, and I was, D, E, and F, whatever. So, it's important, and I appreciate that. I appreciate all the fans that have stories like that, and I thank you for sticking by me, sticking by XPW, and it means a lot, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. When I was asked why did I make this comeback, why now? And I said, simple. Because I didn't end it on my terms. And I've told you guys this. I was forced to end it. I didn't end it voluntarily. It's like a football player that's still in the prime of his game. And he gets his leg fucking mangled. Gets it broke. He's forced into retirement. So I looked at it as unfinished business. I was forced to shut it down. I was forced to sell the company. It wasn't on my terms. If I would have shut the company down on my terms, then it'd be a different story. Then it'd be a different story. And truthfully, we wouldn't be here. If I shut the company down and said, I give up. Fuck it. I'm done. It's over. It's never going to work. We're never going to be able to make the numbers work. We're always going to be operating at a loss. Fuck it. We had a good run. It was fun. But that wasn't the case. If that was the case, it'd be different. We wouldn't even, matter of fact, we wouldn't even be here. You guys would be listening to 2 hours of politics. I mean, seriously, or pop culture, or a mix of both, because that's what we've been doing for 10 years. That's what we've been doing since 2000 and... God, imagine that. We've been doing this now for... 10 years. If you think about it, I started this... maybe a little bit less. I started this in like 2013, I think. About 2013, maybe. Yeah, probably 2013. So, that's what you'd be listening to. Anyways. There you go. That's my little props to everybody. All right. Quick 30-second break. All right. and then we'll be right back. I still haven't forgotten about Sean Henderson.
Adult fun, t-shirts, mugs, socks, fun topical gifts for all ages. Then there's mature fun, massage lotions, naughty games, toys, and lingerie. Extreme Gifts specializes in Delta 8 CBD, cartridges, edibles, vaporizers, and vaping liquids. The selection of glass products is amazing, from kratom, kava, flower, and so much more. Extreme Gifts, 1694 Penfield Road, next to the original Steve's Diner.
All right, we're back. Let's talk about Sean Henderson. I might have to put fucking Sean Henderson on the next XPW show. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. The Jersey show. And ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to introduce the one, the only, Sean Henderson. And just have him walk out. And just wave to everybody. Hey. And then just have a whole bunch of people, like, backstage go, who the fuck is this guy? Go, what are you talking about? It's Sean Henderson. Duh. Oh, okay. So it's all these people that get corrected by me. So, Rob, yeah. Who the fuck is Sean Henderson? I'm like, you don't fucking know who Sean Henderson is? Are you fucking serious, bro? And you're in the fucking wrestling business? Think real hard, okay? Okay. I'm sorry, Rob. I misheard it. Sean, of course. And then they walk away. Slack comes, hey, what's with this Sean Henderson guy? What are you talking about? Who the fuck is he? Slack. You know what? I don't even, maybe it's time you drop the fucking strap if you don't fucking know who the fuck Sean Henderson is. Matter of fact, you son of a bitch, maybe you go in there and you do the finger point of fucking doom. All right, you let Sean tap you on your chest. You fucking take the back bump. He covers you 1, 2, 3, and we let the whole world know not only who Sean Henderson is, but that Sean Henderson is the new XPW King of the Deathmatch Champion. And then Schlack's like, okay, I'm sorry. I'll never bring it up again. Fucking Sean Henderson, my bad. That's it. Fucking Sean Henderson. But the one thing that kind of hurt me a little about my boy Sean, when he hit me, and I hate when people say this. Let me just throw it out there, okay? Let me just throw it out there, all right? When people say I was the biggest XPW fan as a kid, I used to watch XPW as a kid. I used to be an Well, what about now? What am I, fucking chopped liver? What is XPW fucking shit? What do you mean we're fucking here? We're still here. What the fuck does that mean? Don't tell me you used to be a fan. You're not a fan anymore. What's the fucking problem? What's the fucking problem? Oh, shit. From said Schlack has been in a match with Sean before. Oh, Jesus. You know what? God damn it. Hold on. Now I'm set off right here, man. Hold on. See if this little asshole answers. Chances are he won't. Chad Mines said he used to be an XPW fan. Thanks, Chad. Used to be. assholes. Chad Mind, the Mins. Menace. Everybody's got me distracted here.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have
Yeah.
finished recording,
Asshole.
you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
All right, so listen to me. Here's the situation, Schlack. All right? Here's the fucking situation. Let's deal with the situation right now. Okay? I'm being fucking told right now that you wrestled Sean Henderson. All right? I want to know if this rumor is true. It's kind of like when I found out that you wrestled the DILF. Okay? When Menace said you wrestled the DILF. He's watching the Teddy Hart documentary. I might have to watch that too. So, all right, Schlack, you little shitbag, hit me back. You know, I know what Schlack's doing. He's getting his asshole fucking. We don't even want. He's having dirty things happen to him. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, who's seen this this Teddy Hart documentary? Is anybody? Has any of you guys? Eric Hernandez gave a bunch of green vomit. I don't know if that's for Schlack in his asshole or if it's for the Teddy Hart documentary. So Erica Mins, have you seen it? Tyler from Chicago, you did. How is it? And I asked this. Listen, here's why I asked this. And I know it's a wrestling thing, so it's not like, I'm watching, story of Rod Stewart or something like that. Obviously, a wrestler would say, I'm watching the Teddy Hart story. But I'm friends, believe it or not, when I say friends, we're social friends in the sense that we text each other or we talk to each other on the phone and sometimes gossip a little bit, like little schoolgirls. But Tom Lattimore, Camille's husband. And when I was talking to him tonight, and we were texting back and forth, he's like, I got to go watch the Teddy Hart documentary. I was like, are you fucking serious? He's like, yeah, I'll tell you how it was. I was like, oh, okay. And now you guys brought it up, so now I'm like, all right, maybe I got to go watch it. All right, I'll have to tell Martini. Because we got done watching the Pepsi, Where's My Jet? Documentary last night, which was good. It was really good. And my next question to her was going to be, what are we going to watch tonight? What are we watching? What's on the docket? So now I'm going to have to go watch the Teddy Hart thing, and then we'll have to break it down tomorrow, all of us. So that's going to be all of our assignments. How's that? I'll watch it tonight. What does Cold Narc say? The dude who filmed everything. Yeah, we'll review it tomorrow. Cold Narc, stop. Don't fucking be a spoiler. Don't be a fucking spoiler, all right? Relax. We all got homework, all right? We're all going to watch the Teddy Hart thing tonight, and then we'll talk about it tomorrow, all right? Just relax. Cold Narc wants to tell us the fucking play-by-play already. Jesus. Fucking ruin it for all of us. What's wrong with you? Fuckers. I saw an article today. I don't know if I should end the show with this article, but let me throw this article out. And I don't know if any of you guys are out there. I don't know if any of you guys out there are just obese fat guys or women. I don't know. And when I talk about slothy fat people, I'm not exactly naming names or pointing fingers. I mean, let's be for real here. I could stand to lose about 30 pounds. Seriously. Maybe, about 30 pounds. I weighed myself yesterday, and I was almost 230, man. Ugh. Not good. So I could get down to about 200, 199. But with that being said, I saw an article, and I kind of feel it's where our country is, and that being, we make excuses, and Tyler from Chicago, my friend, I'm with you there. Trust me, I'm with you there. Listen, I've never had to order 3X and 4X t-shirts. Ever did I have to order 3X and 4X t-shirts. Until this run of XPW. Never, ever did I have to have 3X and 4X shirts, but lo and behold, I got 15 3X shirts for the last show, all gone, and 10 4X shirts at the last show, all gone. And these aren't your average 3X shirts. You know how when you get like a double X, it's a double X or an XL, and it's big, but you're like, oh, But these T-shirts, the Hanes beefy tees or whatever the shirts are, you're not talking about some Forever 21 H&M type shirts. You are literally talking, if it's a double X, it's really a triple X. So, we're talking fucking huge. Okay? They're fucking huge. Anyways. So, I see this article, and I'm like, fuck, man. It's so where we are going. as a country as far as participation trophies. Somebody that's in my orbit who likes to constantly tell me, I did my best. And they're not a 5 and 6 year old kid who says, Daddy, I did my best. You're talking about a 36 and 37 year old man who goes, I did my best. I did my best. Get the fuck out of here. Are you fucking 8? You know, like, what are you, fucking 8 years old, you asshole? I did my best. So, the article, and at first I thought it was like a spoof, like one of those Lampoon. But as I read it, I went, no, it's basically I did my best. Here's a trophy for participating. and this is the headline, I'm a fitness trainer and I weigh over 200 pounds and clients love me. Growing up as a fat kid in a neighborhood on Long Island, Mort Summers, 36, hated who she saw in the mirror. She weighed over 200 pounds, and doctors pushed fad diets and weight loss surgery on her and only made her feel worse. Then, when she was 14, her family hired a professional trainer who worked with her on strength training and movement. She got stronger and her self-esteem improved. But working out didn't set her on the road to being a skinny gym rat. Well, guess what? Working out doesn't set you on the road from being a skinny gym rat. You know what sets you out on that road? Not shoving Twinkies and fucking ding-dongs and fucking every sugary substance known to man down your big fat fucking mouth. That's what it does. You understand? You could work out 2 hours a day and still go home and at 8 o'clock at night eat a box of fucking Twinkies, potato chips, fucking ham. And every other fucking thing in the goddamn refrigerator. And guess what? You're going to be a fat fuck. She said instead it placed her on a path to helping other people achieve their health and fitness goals without worrying about a number on the scale. Without worrying about a number on the scale. You know, it's like somebody goes, oh yeah, we go to school and we're in a school where we don't have grades. What do you mean you don't have grades? Well, grades is just a letter. As long as we do our best. What? Fuck you mean? What are you talking about, you asshole? How many? There's 10 questions. How many did you get wrong? Well, I got 5. So you got like 50%. Yeah, but that's just a number. Once I got it wrong, I talked to my teacher about it, and then we went through it, and then it was corrected. Okay? You still got it wrong. You didn't know the fucking answer, you stupid motherfucker. The fuck is wrong with you? Fucking asshole. The 5'6" powerhouse estimated that she's somewhere in the 250 pound range. Powerhouse? The 5'6", 250 pound fat fuck. That's what she had. If your goal is to be shredded, to have no body fat, and be crying during your workout session, I'm not the trainer for you, said Summers. So what the fuck trainer are you asshole? People looking to get strong and healthy, but not obsess over weight loss, are turning to plus-size personal trainers. Again, it's the participation trophy. That's what we've become now. Bro, that's what we've become now. We've become a participation trophy even in getting healthy. Like, oh, you don't have to lose weight to be healthy. You don't have to shed those pounds if you're in a gym. As long as you're in there and you're doing your best, and you're moving your big fat fucking arms and your big fat fucking stomach, that's good enough. It's like, think about it. The last place, and you knew it was coming. You know how you knew it was coming? When we went from, Sports Illustrated swimsuit models and that type of vibe to big fat girls in fucking one-piece bathing suits and headlines saying the new beauty. This is the new sexy. And it's like, well, first off, being attracted to a big fat girl is not anything new. It's a fetish. Okay? We used to make movies back in the day that catered to guys who liked fucking fat girls. Life in the Fat Lane. Chubby Chasers. 2 Tons of Fun. So it's nothing new. It's just new that we as a society have put out there to people, oh, being fat doesn't mean you're unhealthy. It's like, what? It's like, that's where we are as a society. You could claim to be whatever, and if society doesn't look at you and go, oh, okay, that's no problem, then there's something wrong with the person that doesn't agree with that or goes, well, that, I don't know, that doesn't, okay, sure. And it's evolved into now being fat. And somebody sees somebody that's like 200, 300, 400 pounds. Maybe they're like 4'8". And you're like, hey man, aren't you worried about, getting a heart? I'm perfectly healthy. What do you mean you're perfectly healthy? Well, just because society... No. Stop. Put society aside. You're a 5-foot-something person. You shouldn't be weighing 300 fucking pounds. No matter what anybody tells you, that's not healthy. There's stress buildup on your arteries, on your heart, on your internal organs. You need to lose weight. No, you just want me to lose weight because you're part of the problem. You in society say I have to look a certain way. No, motherfucker. You're unhealthy. And here we are now at the point where having a trainer at a gym being obese is now normal. And saying, hey, if you're looking to get strong and healthy, but not obsess over weight loss, I'm your person. If your goal is to be shredded and have no body fat, well, look for another trick. Are you fucking kidding me? Everyone's goal is to just be skinny when they walk into a gym, Summers said, who charges $150 for a single session. Most people just want to feel better. They want their bodies to feel healthy and strong. Healthy and strong. You're not healthy and strong, Summers. I'm sorry, hon. Okay? And unfortunately, my friends, oh my God. Holy Jesus, you guys. This is not. If you guys could see this article, it's on the New York Post. It's on the New York Post. Okay? The woman they're showing as a recovering binge eater, Jessica Goins invites her clients to talk through their personal hardships and struggles before each workout. If you've seen her, oh my God. Oh Jesus, my Lord. All right, I'm going to post this link for you guys. Oh my God. Stop. Just stop. So sad. You know what? Just sad. Just sad. And I feel bad for this person. I can't even figure out how to fucking post this link. What the hell are we gonna do? Guys, what are we gonna do? Eric Hernandez, what are we gonna do? You could stand to drop a few fucking pounds. You gotta have a body like Menace. Dude's a tiny little thing. His girlfriend, Sneakers, is a tiny little thing. My old lady's a fucking tiny little thing. Ugh. Yeah. I do gotta drop some fucking. And see, here's the problem. I'm 49. All right? I'm 49. And I'm starting to get into that zone where it's harder to fucking lose the fucking weight. It's harder to lose the fucking weight. So when I'm sitting on the couch and I don't have my shirt on, I'm starting to get the tits that slop down on my stomach. Oh, it's hideous. I do. I'll fucking just stand there and I'll look at myself in the mirror and I just go, I'm gross. I'm fucking gross. Just gross. I'm horrible. Filthy, fat, and gross. But, you know who's fatter than me? There's a couple couple wrestlers that are fatter than me, and I look at them and I go, dude, your gimmick isn't supposed to be this fat guy. Like, you're just sloppy and fat, man. James, I'm not quite Bob from Fight Club. Not that fat. But I definitely, I hide it good. But, bro, when my clothes are off, it's starting to get a little frightening. We're starting to get into that. We're starting to get into that frightening zone where I'm like, ugh, look at me. You know? I'm like, ugh. Makes me want to, ugh. You know? But anyways. Yeah, well, like I said, I'm getting into that range. I'm 49. And my cholesterol was high. I didn't want to go on the pills. So I've been doing it naturally. But in the last year, I've been veering off. I've been eating a little bit more cheese. I've been eating a little bit more stuff that's got cholesterol and shit in it. You know what I mean? Like, and fat. And so I got to kind of get back to that. I like that. Got to do a workout with Schlack for TV. That might be kind of funny. But I do got to get back to watching what I eat and shit like that. I got to. So, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, fuck. Lowrider. Just where the fuck have you been, Lowrider? Where the fuck have you been? Do you have Tyler from Chicago's like, do you have muscular arms? They used to be more muscular. They're a little fucking flabby right now. Chang Lowrider said he's been drinking. Ay. All right, listen to me, you guys. It's time to go. It's time to go. What? Oh, fuck, my bad. See, you guys got me talking about being fat. You guys got me talking about Sean Henderson. I was going to call the body. All right. Here we go. All right. Here are Russ. Now, I know this one name you guys are going to say, well, he was supposed to be at the last show. And I'm being told that his goddamn visa is all fixed. That Catherine interfering with his visa has been rectified, and this will never happen again. So, with that being said, drumroll please. Appearing on December 10th, Merry Christmas, we present to you Psychosis with his visa that has been fixed. Damien 666. And Damien's son, Bestia, 666. All three will be at Merry Christmas. And who knows, ladies and gentlemen, who knows who they will be confronting. XPW, Merry Christmas. Get your fucking tickets. Psychosis. Damien, 666. And Bestia, 666. Ladies and gentlemen. The new La Familia. Could we see the ultimate confrontation? Mega versus La Familia. XPW, Merry Christmas. If you haven't gotten your goddamn tickets, I suggest you get those fucking tickets now. Ladies and gentlemen, for all my skinny listeners, all my fat listeners, all my tweener listeners, all my tweener listeners, we'll see you guys tomorrow. And we're going to make calls tomorrow. We're going to be talking to Hardbody. We're going to be talking to that little fuck Ruben, who promises me that we're going to have a flawless situation as it pertains to the rings. We're going to have a lot of calls tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be Call Wednesday. We're going to talk to Menace. Okay? We're going to talk to Menace. We're going to talk to Hardbody. We're going to talk to Chris Hamrick. We're going to talk to... Maybe we'll get Sean Henderson on the fucking phone. We're going to talk to... I don't know who else. We're going to talk to a couple people. Anyways, go with peace. Go with love in your heart. I love you. I love you. I'm like God. I love you. But if you do wrong, I will punish you. And I will fucking pray for your death. But I love you. That's all I'm going to say. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.